All right, let's do this thing. Okay, here we are. So awesome to get to be on this huddle call at the beginning of September here and celebrate the really unbelievable things that happened. Things that, like, it was like watching, I don't know, just like miracles all month, honestly. Just God doing amazing things, like all these things coming together, like, our desired goal plus people's passion, people's commitment, and then the outcome. And it was like all culminating and coming together. And it was just like all month long, check, 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 like stuff getting knocked out. I mean, this has been the coolest thing, seriously, to get to be a part of. It's been amazing. And it's not even just, it's not the numbers on the page ultimately. I mean, they reflect definitely what's been happening, but it's been this team camaraderie, and getting to see so many of you like come to life in a way that just like it's like you're settling into what it can look like to do this in a way that resonates with you, that brings you joy, that causes you to thrive, that gives you life and gives you an opportunity to pour that into other people. And I think that is what has made me more excited than anything, because that's what has given me, that's what 2 years ago I came to a place in, and that's what's given me so much joy and continuing to give this away to people, and not just the product, but this community and this mission and this legacy. And that piece is what makes me so excited for you guys, watching you begin to experience that reality yourself. It's just incredible. And not to mention so many of you reaching incredible, there's small ball wins going on, and honestly those have to happen on a regular basis for the types of things that happen this month to happen. So there's small ball wins that are continuing to happen. Those are huge. And yet at the same time, some of you have hit some big milestones this month that I seriously, I can't even tell you. I've been wanting to see that happen for you for a long time. I know you have too. And it's just like the best thing ever to see that happen. And so many others of you that is going to happen for. And I think the cool thing about team chemistry and working together as a team is that when you have people that are so committed working together, people's individual wins automatically start affecting you and helping you win. And that is the cool thing about this, and how, as Deshawn would say, she can't be on here, but she's like, I know there's probably a lot of awesome Juice Plus teams out there, but she's like, I think our team is like the best team ever. She's like, she went to an event in Jersey, and she was like, I was telling everybody like how amazing our team was. Like, our team is so awesome. And I already knew that, and I know she did too, and you guys know that. But at the same time, I've seen you guys do things for each other this month that it is truly going the extra mile, and it is a absolute reflection of the deeper level heart behind what we do. Supporting each other in ways that maybe you didn't even feel like directly benefited you in that moment necessarily, but as Mary talks about the law of going the extra mile, it will come back to you tenfold when you invest in other people in that way. And it sets all of us up to want to do that more for each other, not only in this business, but it creates a culture that I believe we go out and infect other people with just in other areas of our lives. It teaches us, I think, in so many ways, what true community looks like. And it's amazing to me that we get to experience that and be literally all over the place, all over the country. So yeah, I just had to say all those things first of all, and super excited to update you guys on what's happened and what all we've done this month. And I am going to do that, but before we do that, I really just want you guys to just shout out like what your wins were. I want you to hear from each other. I'd much rather you share your wins from the month, whether big or small, whether it's actual number outcomes or whether it is a promotion or maybe just a personal growth piece that's been meaningful to you. It could just be, yeah, like even, so 3 things. What were your wins that you want to share with us? Number 2, what has it been like for you to be a part of this whole process? And number 3, what are you excited about going into September? That I think is going to be another important piece for us to share. So if each person, can just kind of hit those 3 points in, 2 minutes or less, just a kind of a concise sharing of, what those each piece would be for you, that would be awesome. I'll type them out on our chat here.
Hey, Leah.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I start out, because I'm going to have to
go for it.
Talk here shortly.
Go for it.
I don't know if I can remember exactly what you said, but as far as wins, celebrating another HLP, so I was really glad to get a new team member direct to myself. And then, that was really exciting. And then just some success from running some Facebook parties, and I still have some follow-ups to do. Another team member that was just kind of really not active, contacted me out of the blue and was ready to get re-engaged with her business. So that's very exciting. She's a DD. And so actually I've got some more communications that just came in from her Facebook party that we did for her. So I've got to follow up with people. And then today, kind of cool, I got a new contact and sent out our Bridging the Gap at our yard sale. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so that was fun. And I think for me, just just kind of brushing the fear aside and just staying more true to myself and just thinking this is it. I've just got to do it, and we have to do it as a team has been very beneficial for me. Just the mindset and staying more engaged. And then for next month, I'm excited to wrap up some more HLPs, get some more personal trio orders in, and have Mary in Indianapolis.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, she wanted to be on, and she might get to hop on briefly, but she's on her way to a wine and wellness. So, yeah, that's so fun.
And also, really quick, and I know the other ladies will speak to this, but just to have more events. Not only have I been doing the Facebook events. Sorry, I'm not looking. I'm like cooking. So, but also we've been very purposeful to try to do more live events here in the Indy area, which we've mentioned that before. But anyways, that's it.
Thank you. I know. I love seeing you guys get to do that together, making an impact in your local community. So awesome. All right, who's next?
I'll go because I've got to jump off in a few minutes too.
Okay.
So my biggest milestone this past month would be that I finally reached sales coordinator.
Not finally, girl. You owned it, and I
did. And it's been really fun for Stephanie Wood and I to get to work so closely together this month, and to get to work with Lauren and Natalie as well, just to move our team forward. And I just appreciate, I know I've said this before, but I just appreciate so much Natalie and Lauren and you, Leah, and Andrea Lopez, just really helping us move forward together, just owning that piece of the NMD puzzle and saying, we're going to help you get there. We're going to knock these HLPs out that need to come from your leg, and we'll be available, and we'll come to events, and we'll help with conversations and Zooms. And it's just been great. And I'm so thankful. So thank you again to all of you who've helped us. So yeah, we got 3 new HLPs on our team, and that was wonderful, just seeing all the people impacted. And I think the most exciting thing for me was just today when I pulled my PVC report, seeing that our team, I don't even know, because I didn't have a chance to go back and look at how many customers we had before, but like our customer count is 58 now. And that's just incredible, like, to me, because I think maybe before we were like 28 or something. So that's so fun to see that many more people on the juice and being impacted. So for September, we're looking forward to getting 1 more HLP, just to get Stephanie to sales coordinator, and to continue to try to work on Stephanie and I doing sales coordinator to fast track way before conference. So we're looking forward to more events and reaching more people, more families being impacted.
Yeah, which means y'all gonna have way more than 1 HLP this month.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fun to see that. That's so awesome. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Stephanie, you want to go since yours is kind of connected?
Yeah. So I had a busy month, but it was so fun. I think I did more this month than I've done the entire year, which says a lot, I think. But it started with an image seminar, and I feel like it just took off from there.
So you went to the seminar when?
I think it was maybe the first week, like the first Friday of August. I don't know. I'd have to look back. The first or second week. I think I only had like 3 weeks left after I went to the image seminar. And so I just identified some huge mind and emotional pieces for me that I wanted to target with affirmations and through conversations with you, Leah, and April. And then it was fun, obviously, having Lauren, Natalie, and Andrea at the image seminar. So it just propelled me, I think, for the rest of the month. It was really good for my excitement and all that. And so, and I remember sitting at lunch with Lauren and Natalie and Andrea, and something was said about HLPs. Natalie and Lauren were both like, "You're going to do it. Like, what are we talking about?" So I was like, okay, we're going to do it. So, yeah, the wins were, I had 2 HLPs, which was so fun, to get 2 new team members. Both.
Was it easy?
Yes, it was. I mean, yes, but no, I had to be intentional, but it was.
Right. But when you were intentional, it was easy, right?
Right. When I had a plan, and I was also, I mean, my mindset was everything, being positive at the beginning of the day and expecting things to happen, that was huge. So, it's really funny. One of the HLPs, I didn't even know her at the beginning of the month. It's just crazy. I didn't even have a relationship with her. So, and then I qualified my business, which was great. Had 2 live events, and I want to just echo what April said. First of all, I'd never had 1 live event. So, to have my first 2 was really fun. But Lauren and Natalie took time out of their Saturday, drove over from Indy, loved on my friends, like, just were so great. And then April did the same thing the next Friday, and it just wasn't ever a question. Before, I think I would have been a people pleaser and been like, oh, don't do it, that's so inconvenient. But it just wasn't for them. And so I think it speaks a lot to our team, and like you said, just how everybody views each other, and that this is one common goal. And so every time I think about it, I get really teary-eyed, because I just see people have just been so supportive of me. So, so obviously it was really exciting to be a part of that. And I think for the first time in my business, I think I've really caught a vision for what I want that to look like. And finally, after a year, I have a really clear B, which has been huge for me too. And so for September, the third HLP is done. Like, it just is. So she just needs to get back from vacation, basically. But I'm going to do a live event for her. And she's actually a disengaged team member. She's somebody who's been a team member since last November. And so she's re-engaged, excited about everything. I'm going over 2 minutes. Anyway, going to have a couple more live events and make a solid plan with you tomorrow morning. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and I just have to say, so just to give everybody context, so, you know, all of you are probably familiar with the fact that, you know, it was non-negotiable. We were getting April's team to sales coordinator this month, and we were developing a leg, which meant that's why we needed, you know, more team members, more HLPs. And the cool thing to me is just, you know, as I've reflected on this, I know a lot of you, it is sobering and humbling and just like, I mean, it brings tears to my eyes just thinking about how you guys have risen up and come around our family in a way that I've never experienced that before. And I mean, we're in ministry, so it's not that we haven't been loved on by any means, but you all know something that matters to me that a lot of people in my life don't know matters to me in the same way. And you've risen up. And then as a result, now you're rising up for your own self and your own goals. And like, it's just so cool for me to watch this. It's like seamless, because I've already had conversations with many of you guys. You seamlessly went from, this is what we need for NMD to, oh, this is what I'm doing for my business this month and for the people I want to impact and for myself and for my family. And I'm like, yes, like, that's awesome. And the HLPs we were working on for April's team happened between Monday and Tuesday of this week. So, you know, they worked all month. They planted seeds. They stayed in relationship. But the point is, you know, that right there just shows how important it is to keep your mindset clear and to stay focused on the picture and what God can do, and not to tap out when it's the last week and you haven't seen them happen yet. Because when we've done that before, we've all done that in our lives, not just in our business, but in our lives, we miss out on things, and other people miss out on things because we stop. But they didn't stop, and they kept going. And now there are these people that, like Stephanie, one of her new team members, is like already like, I'm coming to conference. The one she didn't even know at the beginning of the month. And if they had stopped, then, you know, what about the impact that, you know, new team member would have had? And it's just so cool to see, like, when you just stay locked in and you know this is going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And it happened in those 2 days, like right at the end of the month. So it's really awesome to see that. All right. So who's next?
So I just want to add one little thing to what Stephanie said, because we were like, when was that image seminar? Like, I think it was the first Friday. It was 3 weeks ago today. Like, it was only 3 weeks ago. Like, it was the 12th of August. Like, it was almost the middle of August. Isn't that insane? Like, it's just really cool.
That is crazy. It is crazy.
So I was just thinking, like, I think that was later in the month, and so I looked back. So anyways, go ahead, Natalie.
Well, I was just going to see if I could go, because we're in the car and they're out for like a few minutes. So I'll go. So I totally, what you said, Leah, about when you have a clear vision and focus and you know what you want to accomplish, it is crazy how, like, when your mindset's right, you actually do keep going. Because I will tell you, like, in my mind, for like my personal goal this month was to get 2 HLPs and 6 trios direct to me. I actually don't know, honestly, if I got 6 trios, but I have people who are like wanting to order. But anyway, all that to say, sorry, I'm trying to get my baby to be quiet. But My 2 HLPs literally happened yesterday on qualifiers day at like 5:30. And I will tell you, if it would have been a different month and my mindset wouldn't have been the way it was, and I didn't have that clear picture of like, I'm doing this and I don't, I'm going to make it happen. Like there were moments where I was like, I'm tired, like if it wasn't there, I would have not kept going. And like you said, like, it's just, when you know what you want, you just do it. You keep going. So that was a huge win for me. They're back in the car. So yeah, that was a huge win. And my sister qualified this month, Andrea, which was a huge win. We got a bunch of orders in yesterday. And then one of our sisters is planning to, she and her husband want to be part of the business. And so the plan is to fast track them to VF in September and get Andrea to SC before conference, which is totally going to happen. So I'm super pumped for September. So that's what I'm looking forward to, that. And we have lots of events. And just overall, I feel like this whole, when you asked like how it was just being this journey to NMD, like I literally kind of forgot that Stephanie and April weren't on Lauren and I's team. Like during part of this, I was just like, we're just one team, I mean, you know what I mean? Like directly on our team. So it was just fun to see all that come together and just have fun getting people healthy.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. It's exciting. And yeah, Andrea was a total surprise. Like Damien asked me, he's like, hey, how many qualifiers have you? I was like, well, this many, unless I get surprised. And I mean, I didn't know anything was even going on. And then she's like, I qualified.
Oh yeah, we were working it.
I have two Annas over here trying to listen on the other. So all right, who's next?
I can go.
Yeah.
I think I'm echoing. Maybe not. Okay, I'm good. Okay, so wins for the month. I made the fast track to sales coordinator. So that was a big goal. Yeah. And yeah, and just like Stephanie said, she didn't know the person in the beginning of the month. I was just Facebook friends. I met her. She sells Usborne books, and I was like not even gonna ask her because I was like, she's already involved in a company, and but I invited her to my Facebook event anyway, and she just took off. She got her sister on the team, and they both finished their HLP and 2000 plus in the month of August, and I mean they just rocked it. And I'm excited to have them on my team. And what is it? Oh, and then I think you said like a personal growth too, which for me, personal growth for me. Hold on, you just need. Okay. Personal growth for me, I think, would be I felt like I could take ownership of like my business, and I felt like I was a leader, like I was like, okay, I can run this. I have a team now, and I'm going to check in on them and help them reach their goals. And it felt, sorry. And yeah, it just felt good. Like I can do this, because before I was like, before this past month, I was like, I don't think, I'm like, this is intimidating, like having a team and being, a leader. And instead of like letting that take over, I was just pushed through it. And I was like, I got this. I can do this. I can lead a team. I can check in on them. I can help them get their goals. And so that's what I'm excited for. September is getting Jennifer to SC before conference for sure. And I have another team member who is wanting SC as well, so I'm going to help her get to that. And yeah, I'm excited to get some personal trios in my And yeah, I think that's what I'm excited. Yeah, I think that's everything. Also I'm excited for my husband because he's kind of jumping on board more and more each day. When he sees these small wins, he's like, okay, I can, okay. So I'm excited for that as well, that he's, kind of jumping on board with me and sharing with the guys that he works with, and doing a 10-day shred with me and getting the guys at work to do it with him. So that's big, because before he wanted nothing to do with anything. So it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome because he, having his own experience will make him even more excited, about what you're doing for other people, and for him, like people he might want to invite to, which he's already doing, to take part in that. And I don't know why this is coming to my mind right now, but I'm also just so pumped to see all of you guys at conference. We're going to be celebrating so many amazing things that have happened, and not only celebrating what's happened, but celebrating what this means for our future and from where we're going from here. And so, not only making your plans for conference, but who are you bringing with you? Because that's where it gets really powerful, is not only you're there, but once again, how is this about more than us? It's about more than us. It's about more than just us showing up, but like, who can we bring to help them see the bigger picture too, of this mission, this culture, this community? Because there is nothing like when we get to be together as a team, like really together. That like feeds my soul. I know so much, and a lot of our families are there, and not to mention we're going to have like a freaking huge thing to celebrate as a team. Like, we're doing this NMD thing as a team, and that's something we get to celebrate as a team. I think it's crazy that you guys aren't standing on stage with me, honestly. But there's going to be a lot for us to just like take in and enjoy, and that's going to propel us forward as a team at this conference. So really exciting. And who else do we have? Dana, Jennifer, Colleen.
Wait, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
Just because my husband's text just came through, and he just said, and he didn't even know I was speaking, but he said, "Get that comma, babe, get that comma." So,
oh, that's so awesome.
Like,
that's,
out of the blue.
That's Jenny's next B, comma club.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Speaking of which, really quick, hey, Damien. Yeah. Can you come here? I'll have my hub say a little something. I told him I wanted him to share just whatever he wanted to about what it's been like for him to watch stuff happen this month. So what do you want to say? Hang on. Let me.
Hey guys. Can they hear me?
Yes.
I guess I can now.
Yeah, they can hear you.
You guys are all pros at Zoom. This is the first time I've ever been on it. So I'm a little nervous. So I think Leah asked me about 10 minutes ago to share, and 3 things popped into my mind. One is I want you guys to know that I'm with you. And what I mean by that is every night I'm getting the update. Every night I'm thinking about you guys. I'm asking about you individually. Leah keeps me up to date on what your goals are and where you are. And so I'm praying for all of you. I really am. The second thing that I want to say is that I'm proud of all of you. It's been amazing to hear the stories of how you guys have come together and how you guys have worked through challenges and difficulties, and how you've leaned into Leah when she gets intense and pushes you to know why you're doing what you're doing or not doing what you're doing. And so I'm very excited for all of you guys and proud of you. The third thing is that I'm excited for you. I think during the last year, but even especially the last month, I just realized more and more how excited I am for all of you guys, no matter what your goals are. I know a lot of great leaders, and Leah is one of the best leaders that I know. And so for you guys to be led in this way, and for her to help you get wherever it is that you're going to go, I'm excited for you guys. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I didn't tell him.
Thank you. Thank you, Damien.
She told me to say that. Yeah, you're welcome.
He's been practicing. Good job, babe.
I'm a preacher. 3 easy points.
That's so true. It's such a preacher thing. 3 points. He didn't alliterate them though. They weren't alliterated. So anybody else, like I want everybody to be able to share if you want, but I want to do it pretty quickly because I want to be sensitive to everybody's time, and I do want to show you guys really quick where we're at before we hop off here. So can we both?
I can share real quick. Mine's like really Tower Garden focused, and we were able to get the Tower Garden that we were wanting and looking to get for our school, another Tower Garden. And I had a really great meeting in the middle of this week that there are going to be 2 more towers in 2 brand new school districts in the Cincinnati area in the next month. So I'm really excited to connect with these school districts that I didn't even know about before and what that's going to turn into. But it's Cincinnati Public Schools and then Lakota Schools. So they're both 2 big districts in the area that I know nothing about, but have gotten connected with them. And I'm excited to meet those people and excited to get that going. So that's going to be a big part of September for me. And that'll be just the thing I'm most excited about, I think.
That's so awesome. It's been amazing to watch what you've done with the schools and the school systems and the Tower Gardens. It's been seriously, like I don't know, like I can't even fathom it. It doesn't surprise me though, because if anybody would have done it, like you're the perfect person. Like you just have the energy, the know-how, and like you've just been really persistent, and I feel like people couldn't have resisted what you guys have been doing at your school. So of course other people are wanting to join in on that and get something in their school system like that too. So it's so awesome. All the kids, it just so cool to think about all the families and kids going to be impacted and have been impacted by that. So all right. Let's see. Dana, Jennifer, you guys want to hop on?
I can share real quick.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, first of all, I'm just so proud of Jenny. She's my little, well, actually, she's still Jenny, but she's a little mini me of Leah. She's so funny. She's like, Jennifer, let's do this. We've like got SC planned out for September. She goes, come on, we've already got 3 people. There they are. Let's do this. So she's so cute. She's a little Leah, and I love it. And I'm really excited.
I put it away.
You know what?
We need some shots.
You know, when I've been down on some days, like I just get on Voxer, I forget to check it sometimes, but this team embodies contagious. It is all the messages and everybody encouraging each other. It is truly contagious, like what Bob says, and some personal thing. That's what it means to be on this team, is contagious, and just the support is great. And I've been able to work out some, which I have like not done since Phoenix when I fell off my bike. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. And I added 3 trios to, I don't have it self-qualified yet, but I have it, my business qualified, but I have added 3 more trios to get on the way to getting it self-qualified. So I love you guys so much. And I'm so proud of little Jenny, and she's little Leah, actually.
You have, I mean, I'd have to go back and look, but you've had a qualified business for several months, so it's just so cool, because you'll hit a customer qualified business this month. You totally will. So very awesome. And sales coordinator, as Jenny says.
Yes. And one thing, if y'all can pray, I have 2 job prospects, and I just need wisdom which one to take. And I mean, I'm going in, and they have to let me off for conference, so they just have to.
You already have it on the calendar, so let's
so
go.
I mean, I'm gonna go in and just say, I have to be off. So
that's awesome. Can't wait to see you.
I can't wait to see you.
You guys have to
Everybody.
come anyway and meet the little strawberry, the new
Oh,
strawberry.
absolutely. And Stephanie, I would love to do something in Cincinnati together.
Yeah, that'd be great. There'll definitely be some things this month, at least 2 events I know of. So,
Oh, good. Good. Thanks.
Dana, can you talk? It looks like she's driving.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I just hit some traffic. That's the only downside of living in Denver. It's the traffic. We're near Denver. Mountains are fantastic. So, I guess win for me is just getting new people. I mean, that's just where I'm at right now in life. And definitely a lot more activity in reaching out to people I already knew and having some good like doing the popcorn right now, warming up the kernels. So I feel like it's been doing that for the last 2 months, and so I'm gearing up and getting really excited for some major popping going on. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and still excited to get re-POB qualified again and stay that way. So.
Yeah, you've had some cool small ball wins this month. Plus, you went to Mars. Plus, you went to an image seminar. So that combined with the fact that you've been planting some seeds consistently, there's going to be some awesome things happen this month. So on that note, whoops, I was going to share, I've already talked with some of you, but it's so cool because there is no doubt in my mind, September is going to be the biggest month we've ever had as a team. And this is where we ended volume-wise. As you can see, we are above what we had to have. That's amazing. And so this month, what we are going to do, yeah, man, it was amazing to open my PVC report and see that whenever I pulled it up, whatever day. It's all like running together, but it was really exciting. And I wasn't surprised. I knew it was, I already knew what it was going to feel like when I saw that because I'd been playing that over in my head. And so this month is part of it is about solidifying this and growing it because what we have here are just like some of the things we did this month. This is totally backwards, sorry, but so we created 2 brand new sales coordinator legs. Technically, April's team does have to have 1 more HLP to be an actual leg, but they're going to have more than that this month, so I'm just kind of like, it's there. 2 new sales coordinator legs all this month. That was huge. Then we added 187 new customers as a team. You guys, like our average is around 100, and those are not all trio orders typically. These were not all trio orders either, but we basically almost doubled our average. Now, our trios, I'll go back to that chart. We are still working on our 100 trios chart. So we want to finish filling this up this month. We have about 60 of them. And so we want to fill this up and go beyond that this month. So I'm still going to be filling this out, or somebody can volunteer to collect the numbers and just give them to me each week and I'll put them on here. Because I may not be able to there will come a point in time where I will probably lose count from what people are putting because I won't be checking Voxer quite as often. So yes, if somebody wanted to keep up with that and just give me how many each week we do, I can fill this out. And I think this was huge personally to see us make this big of an impact in people's health. And I think it matters that we could see it happening because I think it brought value to every single person. And that's what we want to do. We want to value every new person, every new customer that's making that decision for their health or their family's health. And I think that sometimes we lose value in this because we're only maybe thinking about the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is important, but the bigger picture boils down to one family at a time. And I think this really, for me, it was so cool looking at this all month. So that's that piece. And then we also...
I'm sorry, how many more did you say we're adding in September?
So last month we added about 60, and we're still working on our 100, which would leave at least 40 more. But honestly, I think that we need to aim for doing more than we did this month, because we have so much momentum going and so many people that have goals. Like, I just think it'd be an injustice to do less than we did, or to aim for less. But we need at least 40 to get to our 100. But I think we go for more than 60, because that's what we did this month. So we know we're capable of that, and we know we're capable, because what happens is when you add people to the mission and they're excited about impacting a few people in their life, it's exponential growth. So we've got more people now. Because of last month, we have more people that are a part of the mission sharing with us. So by nature, we're going to be able to make a bigger impact exponentially. So also, yeah, I have on here, we crushed the volume, totally crushed the volume. And what we have left, so the reason we are not technically National Marketing Director yet is we do need one more POB leg. And actually, I don't remember if I've said this, but I really believe we could go into conference with 5 POB legs. And the reason is because we just promoted 2 new sales coordinators. And a sales coordinator, when you reach SC, you can develop POB, you and your team. You don't do it by yourself, you do it with your team. So example, like Natalie and Lauren's team, they're POB. Deshaun's team is POB. Then Dana's team can be POB this month. April's team, they can create POB this month, and Jenny's team. And as a matter of fact, our 2 brand new sales coordinators, so cool. Like the month that they reached sales coordinator, Jenny's team was over 3,000, which is what you need. And April's team was like at 2,700. So you guys are already like practically about to crush it. And then, Dana's already had a POB business, and that's only going to, continue to develop and continue to get stronger as she has new team members join the mission too. So we never aim for minimums, but I'm telling you what we have to have is one more, and that's it. And so this really is a done deal. Like, this is totally happening. And I think just going back to what I said at the beginning, what I'm excited about is that you guys are owning this for yourself this month. And there's no doubt in my mind this will be our biggest month ever. The reason is because you guys are excited and you're having fun and you're impacting people, and you're getting a taste of what it feels like to invite other people to join in on this. And this community is so amazing that it's hard not to invite people into it. So I think that's where we're at, is not like, who do I invite, but how could I not invite people into this? So that I think is really exciting for me. Now, my focus for the month is having a baby, because you guys, I'll show you. We're like, seriously, almost there. This is a large child. And so you guys can really be praying for us. And I'm going to keep scheduling stuff till we have this baby, because this is really fun and I love this. And our family is so super excited, and it's going to be awesome. I was telling Damien, this is the month that's going to be a great opportunity for you guys to all see what you're capable of, even without me, on a daily basis, because you're already capable and you're starting to see what you're capable of. Some of you already, have been in that place. And so support each other this month, as you already have been doing, and use Mary and continue to use me right now. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this together. And I'm so pumped to see all the goals that you guys will have reached and the people you will have impacted by the end of the month. So that's what I got. We're praying. Our family is praying specifically for you guys and for our whole team. And I love you guys. And I just, it is a serious honor that this is my life, that I get to be a part of this with such an amazing community of women like you that are excited to invest in something bigger than yourself on a daily basis. So, all right, y'all, let's do this.
Bye.
Woo.
I love all of you guys. Love you.
Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Thanks.